Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition. And today, Man United defeated Burnley by 3-1, and we are joined by Houston's Red Army soul man, the soul maker, the peacemaker, Mr. Joe. How are you today? It's been a long time, brother. It seems like it's been forever.
Doing good, doing good. Yeah, I mean, it's been like, I know you've had two sessions on this, and then like the team hasn't played in like 2 weeks. So
I
yeah,
know.
it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah.
Right.
Long time coming.
You saw the performance on Monday. You saw the performance today. What was the difference? How did you feel today with the 3-1 victory over Burnley?
I mean, I just feel like they're well for it. I think like the difference is you have a few people on the squad that are trying to get into the team, you know. So they were definitely up for it, especially our fullbacks. Both Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka had pretty good games today. Of course, let's pump the brakes. It's only Burnley. This is the kind of game we were supposed to have with Newcastle, but fortunately, that's not what took place. But we definitely made a meal out of that game, tying it. So
about that.
You know what I mean? So, but hey, good solid win. And you know, we'll see if we can kick on from this win.
We got Wolves on Monday. We got Wolves on Monday.
We got Wolves on Monday.
At home. Another home game. When we looked at the fixtures after the Man United debacle with Watford, we realized going into the new era, the manager's going to have quite a lot of easy games. We had the Brightons, the Burn, most of that new team that just got promoted, Brentford, all these teams, Newcastle's, all low block teams, which we tend to struggle against at times. But at the same time, 2 got postponed. Now we've just played 1. We drew Newcastle. We've gotten another low block of Burnley. Wolves is kind of up and down on a good day. They are 7th on the table or 8th in the table. So that won't be an easy game.
I mean, every time it's Wolves, you already know Traore has already bought all his baby oil. He's getting ready for Fred and McTominay.
Yeah.
You know, he's all in down. He's he's getting ready.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we got something for him.
So today, when you saw the game, Man United won by 3-1. Talk us through. Was it the lineup that was so different? What made it so different from on Monday? We had Delo and Teles. We had Maguire. He played again today. We had Maguire and Varane. We had Fred and McTominay. So it was different today. Do you think that was the impact, or the players just kind of woke up?
No, I mean, there was definitely some key players that were left out, and key players that were on the pitch that definitely made a difference. The inclusion of Cavani on the starting lineup definitely made a difference, because defensively, teams are not just looking to just shut up Ronaldo, and with Cavani on the team, he's constantly moving around. He is the most annoying kind of striker to guard against.
I can see that.
He never stops moving, man. He's on the left side, right side, constantly moving, constantly making runs. He'll get you tired just following him around. I was definitely surprised that Van der Beek was not included in the team.
A lot of people said that.
Yes, that was a shocker, because once we realized that Bruno wasn't going to be on the team, you would imagine it was just like it was an automatic.
It's a bit worrying now. But I'm still trying to say, am I being optimistic, or should I just say still? I don't know what to think about this anymore now.
I heard that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a conversation with Ralf right before he left. They had like a quick, well, I'm not even going to say a quick, it was like a 30-minute, 45-minute conversation before he left, let them know about the team and everything. I can only imagine that Ole spent that entire time telling them, yo, don't start this motherfucker. I don't understand why this is the second straight manager that come on Manchester United and is not giving Donny van de Beek any love. You know, I don't know what Donnie's doing on the pitch, on the training grounds, but
Was he on the
certainly when you
bench?
see him, he wasn't even on.
I don't think he was on the bench, man.
I think he was on the bench. He just didn't get any shine today, which is crazy because even at the end, he brought on Fred. Just so, you know, he didn't even bring in Donnie just for time wasting sake. You know what I mean? Like all he does, like in the 88th minute, he just said, "Nah, you're not getting on." So I don't know what's going on. It's weird, but it's I'm sure when Donny van der Beek retires and he writes his autobiography, I'll be I'll be flipping through for the Manchester United chapter to see what the hell's going on, what the hell happened. Because
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he wasn't included. Like this would have been an excellent game for him to
Yeah,
be
it's
in.
Burnley. Right. We
Yeah,
got Wolves on Monday. We got
yeah,
Aston Villa the following week in FA Cup third round at Old Trafford. So the next two games are all at home, you
yeah.
know? And yeah, so now with United scoring the goal, the goals came quite in the first half. When the first goal, how do you feel about the first goal? McTominay bending that ball. That I think either Ronaldo miscontrolled the ball or the ball bounced off
Yeah,
his
yeah,
foot.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it seemed like he was trying to set up to take a shot. And man, I know if McTominay had missed that shot, oh my goodness. Like Ronaldo would have been really pissed. Because I'm sure Ronaldo was setting himself up for that. He just, mistouched it just a little bit. And then McTominay just came through and put in the back of the net. Like the pub exploded, man, because this is something that he needed so bad. Now, McTominay, I'm not gonna lie, he's had a horrific season. I
It's
would
been
say
horrendous, mate. Absolutely
he's been
horrendous.
horrendous. I would say just alongside Maguire, I think the second next person's had a worse season is McTominay.
McTominay.
Like he's been getting fours, like standard 4 out of 10s every week.
I agree, mate.
And he looked good today. I was worried because of him and Matic, and I thought this midfield was going to be a lot slower, but then Burnley, it's, they're kind of like perfect for Burnley. Burnley, they're just these standard cookie cutter 6'3", 6'3", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", like players, not a lot of speed on that team, but they are aggressive. That's exactly
Set play
what,
specialist. They're good about set plays. Set
exactly. So, and he looked good today. Like, holy crap. Like McTominay put out, I would say, a 7.
Excuse me.
Yo.
From a 3 on Monday to a 7 today.
A 7
Must have
today.
really had a good turnaround.
Yeah.
So second goal, a shot was taken and it clipped the post. Or was it the keeper who saved it? And Ronaldo was there to tap in. Just being there.
Yeah, it was actually another shot by, was it McTominay? I believe it was another shot by McTominay.
I think it was McTominay.
That was blocked by the keeper.
Yes.
And then Ronaldo was just there for the tapping.
It's all about being there at the right time, eh?
Again, I mean that's the killer instinct. You don't get that many goals.
And Ronaldo's not necessarily the tapping specialist, but he's as he's become more striker more than a wingerish over the years. He's always been around the box for, working the ball through and just being there to finish anything that doesn't go in, sweep it up.
Yeah, I mean, like his
anticipate it.
Yes, I mean his overall role in the team today. I saw him doing a lot of facilitating today. It's weird. It was funny because a lot of times, not just him. I also saw Cavani dropping back, facilitating and getting the ball up. I don't know if it's because Bruno wasn't on the pitch, so they needed somebody. They just kind of guide their way towards the to the second half of the pitch, but it worked out. It definitely worked out. I'm sure he's probably looking himself. He's probably watching those games on the replay and kicking himself because, oh my God, within the first 5 minutes of the game, he missed a sitter, man.
I heard, I
Oh
saw.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was, because he definitely he got the goal, but I'm sure he's not, him being the kind of player he is, I'm sure he's not looking at it like that was a good, solid Cristiano Ronaldo performance for him. But hey, goals are goals, a win is a win. And yeah, he still didn't seem up, he still seemed pissed off. Even when we were up 3-0, he's still, still pissed off. So, but that's Ronaldo. Which I don't mind. I don't mind.
Right.
I don't mind.
A lot of him and Bruno got a lot of criticism on Monday for both of them constantly arguing and telling this one and telling people off. And I saw a lot from the pundits saying the Portuguese crew, they're becoming too bossy on the field. Okay, they might have standards, but it's the non-bossiness and the lackadaisical leadership on the team. That's where the players just like, oh well, no one. Back in the day, even Gary Neville would go to even Schmeichel's face, Neville's face. How did you let that go past you? He doesn't give a damn what you thought about him. But no one said anything then. See what I mean? But now, today's players, oh, he's shouting on me. I don't like that. They're putting social media, oh, God.
Well, like clearly we have a standards issue on this team because I can understand if the team was playing a certain way, playing a certain style, and we just had hotheads on the team. So no matter what was happening,
we had a lot of hotheads.
It was a disruption. But the thing is, that was what kept us going.
Winners.
And it's weird that we have the same players from those teams that were so successful disparaging that same attitude and some of the players that we see today.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Ronaldo, he's getting a little spicy, right? I understand he needs to be more careful. Yeah, he's a little bit too much.
Times have changed. I mean, that was 18 years ago.
Yes.
There was no social media then.
What I'm talking about is the way he reacts on the pitch as far as like the kickouts, like he's kicking people, he's following when he's potentially about to foul somebody or get a red card because of his behavior, because of his frustration, he needs to calm down, Right. He needs to understand that people are looking out for it. At the same time, it's like two different extremes where with him, he's going a little bit overboard, but then you see I would rather see somebody go overboard than see somebody have like absolutely no passion.
Like you see Maguire.
For the badge, like Maguire. Like I'm just, even today, he had a decent game. It was all right, but at no point in time did I still feel like, oh yeah, that's our captain. Whenever there's a situation with the referee, it's still Ronaldo and other players going at him. This protection, this cloak that for whatever reason is on Harry Maguire, it's clear, it's glaring. Pundits want to say stuff about Ronaldo and the Portuguese team, the Portuguese group. Hey man, the Britons are not doing too well either. Sancho hasn't been
that is what
firing on cylinders. Rashford has been rubbish, right?
But
and Maguire's been trash too.
They are not being criticized. They're only being criticized. The Portuguese are being, Bruno's had a stinker this season. Rashford has been woeful. Maguire, abysmal is not even a word I want to use. I think I'm looking for a word worse than that, because if you just count against Leicester City, Man City, Liverpool, Watford, the Champions League games, he was absolutely shit.
Poor. But
he still gets picked. He still gets picked.
Yeah.
And you look at Sancho. Well, okay, a little bit patches hair, but Rashford has been dreadful, mate. Absolutely dreadful.
Absolutely dreadful.
I
told him, I've been saying that Rashford has turned into a combination of Dan James and Andreas Pereira. Like Dan James and Andreas Pereira. The speed of Dan James, the intelligence, the football knowledge of and football decision making of Andreas Pereira. Like just unbelievable, abysmal. I don't know if it's because he's just not comfortable where he's
Where
being
does
played.
Where does he want to play? He doesn't go through the middle. He can't play as a striker because we know he can't head the ball. So what's his problem? He normally goes down the left. They put him on the left. He's still messing around. What does he want?
The only place I've really seen him comfortable is on the left side.
So what's he want?
With Shaw as a left back. You know, that left back right winger partnership that he's got is something that was established. That's the best that I've seen of Rashford. Even like right now, you know, even with Rashford playing, even with Shaw playing on the left with Sancho, I still didn't see enough cohesiveness between them.
Right.
You know, for me to be comfortable. Like, let's say we were playing like a top 16, you know, but I'll take what we got.
Right. You know? So the game progressed. Not a lot happened in second half. United were just happy. I think the fans were just happy and relieved to get 3 points because after being deprived for 2.5 weeks, 16 days, then the Newcastle game, which was a stinker. Then this game was more like a pressure, the last game of the calendar year at home.
Alex Ferguson's birthday.
Even better. So imagine that. I know it was a packed house. There's no seat in the house. It was packed out, packed to the rafters. I saw Alex Ferguson, you know, celebrating, but I see he celebrates more when Ronaldo scores.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't think of a better fixture to end the season. I mean, the year, against Burnley, you know, so big up to them. Solid, professional. I still feel like this team, man, I remember we used to be merciless, man. We used to be merciless. And this is the team.
You mean this team here?
Yo, I mean,
led
like,
by that guy.
We could have scored 6 goals in that first half, man. I mean, I'm talking about and the thing is, these teams, these little mid-table teams, bottom league teams, low block teams, they after watching that, they have still come to Old Trafford and think they can get something out of us.
Right.
We just
Of course.
we just don't instill that fear in
like
a lot of these teams
when
anymore.
we start demolishing. Like I said, you need to, if we get that fear factor, whereby you are not leaving here without a thrashing.
Yes.
If you get 2, you should be happy. It's like 4 or 5. But it takes time. It takes time. And the players have to have that confidence and believe that they could do it. Not the one whereby, all right, but there were some games back in Alex Ferguson days whereby United go down a goal down and the team will sit back. But United will so hammer that team into the ground that the team can't defend for 90 minutes. Then that's when the Ferguson time, ball into the box. Because the team just cannot come out of the era. If you see the crosses just ball into the box, they get worn out, you know? But we consider go like, oh, okay. But I think, like you said, the performance today was much better, improved than the game on Monday. There was better passing. There's the worst excuse I saw. I don't know if you listened to Harry Maguire's press conference. I don't know why you're going to embarrass yourself on national TV. Oh, I'm not trying to give any excuses, but some of us haven't trained. Some of us are recovering from COVID. Did he just say what he wasn't going to say? Or this guy doesn't understand the comprehensive of English language? I'm not making an excuse, but some of us haven't played. We didn't train together. Some of us recovered from COVID. What's that? What is that?
See, and it's just another chapter of the Harry Maguire.
And when the manager came to say a complete different story, like the manager must have felt like, I have to clean the mess of this buffing because it was embarrassing.
But that's exactly what we're talking about, though, as far as like the team and the kind of attitude that has been led to fester on this team.
Right.
Mediocrity,
It is.
excuses.
Yeah.
Like the idea like I don't even think he would ever have said something like that with if he played for England. You know what I mean? But with Manchester United, I feel like he feels like, oh yeah, I'm an $80 million player. These guys love me. I play for the England national team. Yeah, I can give excuses. I don't. It's like we live in complete different worlds.
And
like
the comment
came from a player that exists in a completely different world from the fans and the people and the pundits and the analysts that are watching him play. It's like, what are you talking about? Do you think any one of Keno, Vanessa, or any one of those guys, you really think COVID would have stopped them from practicing? Yo, come on, man. First of all, I don't know what's going on, who's vaccinated, who's not.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to say, it's their
personal
choice and everything, right? Yeah, it's personal choice, whatever, right? But I'm saying, I feel like this, and it's one of those kind of individual type of things where, I mean, how many people have been vaccinated in England? And how many people have died off the vaccination? Clearly, the science is there, right? And these guys are the most physically fit human beings in that country, right?
Good point, yeah.
So, I mean, the idea that you're going to take it and it's going to have a disparaging effect on you, come on, bro. Come on. I just, like, I just don't understand. They're not fully invested in this team. There's a lot of players on this team that are not fully invested. And I'm not saying
we could all see it. We could all see it, mate.
Yeah, because you can see it on the pitch.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need to take the COVID vaccine for me to know that you're fully invested on the team. I can tell you're not fully invested in the team. But I've known that for the last year or so.
Yeah.
It's not, because when it comes, and I'm hearing this other thing about he has to get used to practicing in the evenings.
Bro.
Like, yo.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. He lives in a fool's paradise and lives in a bubble that only exists in the Harry world. Because in reality, that guy, like I said, how they made him the captain is still, and they need to open an investigation because I don't get it. Because this guy, like I said, cannot lead a team up a one-way road. He's that bad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you 4 questions. Who was your man of the match?
Damn, this is going to sound crazy.
It's from the soul, man. Hey, nothing surprises me anymore, man.
Man, the match actually I think it's Scott McTominay, man. I'm saying, like,
you see the look on my face, like,
okay. I know. I'm like, hey, man. At the end of the day, scored a goal, looked tenacious. He could have scored 2, right? He was bossed the midfield. Didn't put too many. Didn't lose the ball too many times. Kept the pace going.
So, 1 to 10, what are you giving him?
Who?
What are you giving him on a scale of 1 to 10? Scott McTominay.
I'm giving him a solid 6.5, maybe even 7 today, man.
Okay.
6.5, maybe even 7. Yeah.
What are you giving the whole team performance? The team as a unit, what would you give them on a scale of 1 to 10?
See, as a whole, I would say they started off as I would have given them, they kept it up, maybe like a 7.5, 8. But because of the drop off, I don't know, it's because of Rangnick. I told him to step back a little bit. But I'll give him a solid 7 today.
7.
So,
what do you give Rangnick on a scale of 1 for substitution, selection, and tactics today? What would you give him?
Hey, man, the game ended at 3-1. We looked strong. We looked dominated. De Gea didn't really have much to do. If it wasn't for that abysmal defending from Maguire, I think it would have been a clean sheet. But then again, I've seen De Gea do better with with strikes like that. So Ragnick out. I mean, we looked at that lineup. I had a couple of question marks, right? But it worked out. The shit worked. So I'm gonna give Ragnick 7.5, 8 today.
7.5, 8. Right.
Yeah, okay,
What
good.
are you going to now? The next match is home to Wolves on Monday. What's your predicted score?
I still haven't seen a level of consistency on this team. I would imagine on Monday it's going to be 4 new players in that lineup that wasn't playing today. So until that happens, I'm going to be predicting 2-1, 2-1s from now on. You know, if Freddie McTominay is playing, man, Traore is about to have a field day.
Right.
He's about to go. It's about to go down because he knows that's his bread and butter right there. That midfield. If Dalot is playing right back, ooh wee. I mean, that's another thing that we have to address. You know, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, physicality. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We scored 3 goals today. Did not need Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right? And when Dalot came in, Mr. Supposed crosses and everything, I didn't see those. I'm not seeing this offensive benefit that we're supposed to get. Oh, but he looks great moving forward. But I don't see that. It's not coming to fruition. I'm not getting too many crosses coming in from Dalot. But we get all the discrepancies defensively. So I'm like, just get Aaron Wan-Bissaka back in there. Shaw looks strong too. So but depending on what the lineup is, I have no idea. I'm not even sure. Ragnick knows what it is, but I would say 2-1.
2-1 United. So United,
2-1 United.
will beat Burnley and get on 3 points. It's your predicted score for that game. If United still have 2 games in hand, as you know, in this football, points in the bag are better than the points you're estimating.
For sure.
Yeah. And Arsenal, they are up there in 4th position. A lot of fans will say, "Oh, Arsenal can fall off their perch," but we never know. Man City are going to blazing away. Arsenal play Man City this weekend. Hopefully, Arsenal get another beating. That would be quite nice. And it looks like Man City are on a roll. They seem to be on a roll, mate. They destroyed Leicester City.
I would rather see Arsenal beat City, like just to pump those brakes, man. Because Arsenal they're gonna capitulate. They're going to, man. You know, it's just that I think City is getting to the point where they're feeling like they're about to run this shit again. You know, and we need something to just bring them back down. You know,
they
just
are
a little
leading.
bit.
They are 20 points above us. 20 points.
Almost 20 points. I think it's like maybe like 15. I'm not sure if I know it's still a lot, but
before today's game was 20. So it's now 17. Then City will play again on Saturday, and they'll beat Arsenal. It will be back to 20. It's a lot. You didn't know it was that much, did you?
It's quite a lot, but I have a couple of friends that are City fans, and I would really appreciate it if Arsenal
we will
just knocked them off their perch.
We will be having our friend Sonny soon, and you come in. So we're gonna have the year end, the year so far. We're gonna have Ben from Liverpool, Sonny from City, Mike from Arsenal, you, and maybe I will try and get Chelsea, but I just can't seem to get hold of it, and they never seem to respond to the invite.
Oh man!
And Ian from Tottenham.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ian Tottenham's looking all right too.
Yeah, with
Conte.
With Conte. So we just have to wait to see. Well, we have come to that point and end of the program where we've had a great time with the soul man, the peacemaker, Joe Houston represented, Houston Red Army representing United States in the house. It's been a great day, but we will be glad. Don't forget, guys, to like, share, subscribe, and we shall see you next year. Bigger, better, and better. But just keep supporting us, keep following us, and we'll give you the best we can. Well, from us is goodbye and good night. Glory, glory.
Man United. Let's
I'm gonna
go.
see you. I'm gonna see you Monday. I'll be out Monday. That's an early kickoff, isn't it? That's an.
That's an early cook, but I'm gonna be at work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You know, I
watch
was
it.
off this week, but
I'll probably
yeah, I'm
go
gonna
watch
be
it
at
home,
work.
mate. I'm gonna do watch it home, mate.
Yeah.
Bro, Joe, I'll catch you through the weekend. Happy New Year. If I don't talk to you, I'll see you next year.
Happy New Year to
Happy New Year,
everyone.
brother.
Happy New Year
Greetings
to
to the
you.
family.
All right, same to you
You
and the
take care.
fam. All right.
God bless. All right, bro.
All right, man.
Bye.
One.